Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm just gonna give you a little tour of my bookshelves. I don't think anybody asked for this, but oh well. I just decided to do this today, so these are most of my books. I have a few that I keep on my table, but I will show them to you in this video anyway. And any other books that I own are probably not in my room, so that's cool. Okay, so to start, we've got my Harry Potter books. I have the whole set like this, except the seventh book I do not have like this. It makes me sad, but it's okay. But if I had all of them, it would fit them perfectly. It fits the seventh book here perfectly, and I can just reach my fingers in there to get them out. It's great. It fits them so perfectly. I'm so sad I don't have all of them. Anyway, moving on. So here I've got the Half Upon a Time series, which if you have not heard of this series, which most of you probably haven't because it's a little younger. It's a younger read, but I read them when I was younger. But I really liked them. I thought they were a fun, twisted fairy tale. They're pretty quick reads, so if you don't really care if it's meant for younger kids, it's not like a super young story or anything. So it's just a really quick read. So highly recommend if you want to read them. If you know me personally and you want to read any of my books, let me know. I will let you borrow them if you ask nicely. Alright, and then we got The Hunger Games and Catching Fire and Mockingjay. I really love this series. I read the whole series, which I cannot say for every series, but I really, really, really enjoyed them. They're honestly kind of political if we think about it, so if you don't want to, maybe even think about political stuff, don't read them. They also have a lot of death, so if you don't like deaths, don't read them. But they're really good. They're really interesting. And I have all the movies too, so yeah. I really enjoy it. And then I've got the Frozen Junior novelization because I was 10 when the movie came out and I wanted the book. I wanted everything Frozen. So, yeah, I got that. And honestly, it's a pretty fun cover, at least. I'm going to show it to you. So, you got this. It's a cute illustration, right? But you take the dust jacket off, and it's the same picture but in the movie animation. I was fascinated with that as a child. I say that like it was a really long time ago. And in my mind, it was. But in somebody older's mind, it probably wasn't. But anyway, then I've got A Frozen Heart, which is a twisted fairy tale version of Frozen, basically. It's pretty dark, actually. So if you really like Frozen but you're older and you want to read something a little more mature, it's a good book for it. Again, if you want to borrow it, let me know. And then on this shelf, I've got the Kingdom Keepers series, which if you have not heard of it, is this group of kids. How do I explain this? They get recruited to become not simulations, like holograms, but they can move around and do things in the Disney parks at night as holograms. It's kind of hard to explain, but it's a really good series. I read it completely out of order just because I had to get them from the library, and the library didn't have them in order at the time that I needed a specific one, so I just read them out of order. So I have all but the fourth one, and I have read all but the third one. So, yeah. But they were really good. I'll probably reread them sometime in order, and read the third one for the first time, so that's cool. Then on the bottom shelf, which you can't see, I don't know if you can even see it down here. Alright, so, A Tale as Old as Time, twisted fairy tale version of Beauty and the Beast. It's Disney specifically, so I really like it. It's really good. Poor Unfortunate Soul. another twisted tale. It's about Ursula from The Little Mermaid. I haven't finished either of these, but I have a feeling they'll be good. I have read other books in these series that these are in, but I don't have any of the rest of the series. These books, I guess the series is just called Rose, but they're really good. They're about a girl who is a magician, but in their world, a magician means can do actual magic. It's pretty interesting, and she's like the maid for a actual magician who like is trained and stuff. So, yeah. So that's this bookshelf. Yeah. So, the Rose books are really interesting. Sorry for the camera shaking so much. I'm sitting on the floor, so. But anyway, I love all of these books. I have read most of them. I have started all of them, if I have not finished them. I love all of them. I will eventually read the ones that I have not finished. Alright, moving on to this shelf. So on this shelf, it's mostly devotionals and like American Girl books that I got when I was like 10 or so. But I didn't ever have American Girl dolls. I just got the books, and I think we got most of the books used. But besides that stuff, which I can go over more in depth in a minute, I have Stephen King's Under the Dome. I've never read it. It's just here. I might eventually read it, but it's pretty big, and I don't know that I would like it, so I don't know. We'll see. This is The Giver. I don't really know what it is. I think somebody told me it was like Harry Potter and Hunger Games mixed or something like that. I don't really know, but I've been told it was good, so maybe eventually I'll read it. And then I have a Disney joke book, so should I read a joke out of it? I'm going to read a joke out of it just to taunt you specifically, Joey. I'm going to taunt you again later, by the way. Let me find a good one. What is Rafiki's favorite month? April. Convenient, since we all hated April this year, right? Yeah. Alright. I'll put that back later. Okay. So then, these are my American Girl books. None of them are actually, like, the stories or anything. They're all, like, self-care and stuff. Like, this one is the sister book. Because I'm the oldest sister, I felt I should know how to be a good big sister. Obviously. I gotta stop taking books off the shelf. Alright, and then A Girl's Guide to Money, and A Girl's Guide to Staying Home Alone, because I was like 12 and was staying home alone with my sisters, and I was like, oh, I should know how to do that, and I've always been bad at money, you know, like finances. So I always get books about money to hopefully help me. These are all other just American Girl books. They're all stuff like that. Hair styles and stuff, spa day, skin and nails. Yeah. These are all devotion books or just religious books, whatever you want to call them. I read most of this at one point. I didn't finish it though, and that was years ago, so I probably will reread it. But I really liked what I did read of it, and I have seen more of Sadie Robertson's stuff recently and liked it. I'm a mess today, guys. I can't get any of the books back on the shelf. Okay, anyway. These are all God Hearts Me books. It's like a series, I guess. This is daily devotions. This, I believe, is prayers. I should maybe use these books more often. This is like a little mini devotion book, which is so cute. I should take this to youth events and stuff. I'm so stupid. I should take this with me when I go places. I would maybe be more sane if I did. can I get it back on the shelf without looking straight at it, looking in the camera? Okay, I can't do that. I got it, guys! I got it! This one is Bible Promises. I think it's just, passages from the Bible and promises from them and stuff. So I should probably use these books more often. They're aimed at younger girls, but again, I got them when I was younger, so yeah. I'm gonna try again. I got it this time. I got it. Alright, and then we've got the story. It's basically just the Bible, but put in story form. It's really interesting, actually. It has a lot of features. It has a little flip book in the corner, so it changes. And all the symbols have different meanings. It has a lot of cool stuff in it. This is the teen edition. So if you don't have this book, I suggest getting it. I haven't read it all the way through before. I've read most of it at some point. I should probably read through it again. I need to just get a actual book devotional and do it every day. I just use my phone and do the Bible app, but it's fine. This is a devotional that I got to do for school, but I didn't do it for school. It's based off the movie War Room. It's all about prayer, like the movie War Room. It's battle plans and stuff, so it's pretty cool. I should probably actually do my devotions that I have. And then I have the Duck Commander devotional. If you can't tell, I had a thing for Duck Dynasty when I was 8. So, yeah. Alright, let's go to this shelf now. I'm gonna move that. Alright, so this shelf, these books here. Okay, so this is The Young Entrepreneur's Guide to Starting and Running a Business. I have always been one of those kids that wanted to have their own business because I wanted money so I could spend money, like money works. But I've not been successful with that. And that's not even my plan anymore. My plan now is not to have my own business. So, yeah, now that I finally found a plan for my life, that's not what I'm doing. This is just another entrepreneur book. These I got when I was trying to start a business. They're how to make beauty products at home by yourself or whatever. They go really in depth with hard stuff to make mostly because they require ingredients that are hard to come by without ordering giant packs of them off of Amazon. So, whatever. This I got when I was 7, 8, but I've kept it just because I got it such a long time ago. And it's a cute book. I want to pass it on to my children one day. And I also got it from my best friend at the time's mom. She sold those kinds of books. I actually got it from my best friend, but because her mom sold those kinds of books. Anyway, this is Curse of the 13th Fae. I have never read this. I don't know if I will. Somebody told me I should read it, and my mom bought it, and I was like, okay, maybe eventually I'll read it. Then we have the Divergent series, which I have read the first 2 and most of the 3rd one, but I didn't finish it, which is weird because I really, really like the series. I still really, really like the series. I really want to finish it. I just haven't. So I will do that eventually. But these books are good. Suggest them, especially if you liked Harry Potter and The Hunger Games. They're very good. And then A Matter of Time. The live-action Alice in Wonderland movies? Yeah, this is a choose-your-own-adventure book of that. I mostly got it because the illustrations were pretty lit, so yeah. And then Princess Academy. I read the first one and started to read the second one, I believe. But I didn't finish it. This seems to be a common theme. I don't finish every book I start. And I intend to eventually finish them. But it was pretty interesting. If you like fairy tale books when you were younger, those are good, and they're a little more grown up. They're maybe a little young for me, but I will probably still read them anyway. Because you can read books no matter how old you are. It doesn't matter. Age is a number. But if you're an old creepy man, don't date an underage girl. That's how the law works. Anyway, then I've got the first series of the Percy Jackson books. I have read the first one and the second one, and I started the third one. But I didn't finish it. And now I have not read the fourth and fifth, obviously. And then over here we've got the Peter and the Starcatchers books. If you don't know what that is, it's written by the same guy that wrote the Kingdom Keepers books and another guy. I started the first one, but they're really long. I will eventually finish them, I promise. They seem to be good. I mean, I liked these, so I assume I will like these. Eventually I will read them. And then these are just Disney hairstyle books because I'm a nerd. Anyway, my last shelf. This is my dedicated Harry Potter shelf. I know I already have one up here, which this actually goes down here, but I was reading it like several months ago. But anyway, this is my extended Harry Potter shelf. I bought the box set of the books like this, which this obviously goes with. So I do have all the books like this. And I kept the box because it's pretty lit. And if you can't tell, it like makes the castle on the side. The one that I'm reading goes here, actually. But I thought that was really cool. I really like them. This is just an empty box from Harry Potter jewelry. And a little snow globe. It's faded like a lot. But it's Harry Potter flying on his broomstick. Yeah. And then, I don't really remember what this book is. It says the Marauders map. I love the Marauders. That's like my favorite thing about the Harry Potter series. So this is the Marauders map. This is just a notebook with the Marauders map on it. Yeah. And it comes with a pen. So, I don't think I've written anything in it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I haven't. Or some. Yeah, no, I haven't done anything with it, really. Can you tell I get things and then don't use them? If you didn't know anything about my personality, now you do. This explains everything. Alright. And Joey, I told you I was going to torment you again. The Harry Potter joke book. Joey bought me this for my birthday a couple years ago, and I started telling jokes out of it, and he hated me, and he wanted to take it back, but I wouldn't let him. So, I'm gonna read another one, another joke, but this time from the book you got me, Joey! Aren't you so glad you bought me this book? Alright, you ready? Why does Voldemort love Nagini so much? Because she gives him hugs and hisses. Yeah, this is why Joey hated me. I should just make a video about this book and just read through a bunch of the jokes. Specifically for you, Joey. I know you love that so much. Can I get the book? I did it on the first try. Alright. This is the science of Harry Potter. It's really interesting. I haven't read the whole thing. But it's really interesting. Really cool. I've got the Fantastic Beasts and Crimes of Grindelwald screenplays. They are actually written in, like, play form. Screenplay form, I guess. Which is annoying to read. But oh well. I haven't actually read them, but I've seen the movies, so I don't need to read them. I might eventually, though. And then Cursed Child, because I have to own every Harry Potter book I come across. I didn't hate it, actually. A lot of people hated it. I didn't really hate it that much. There were things I disliked about it. I didn't hate it, though. Then I got this little tiny, scrawny version of Quidditch Through the Ages. I don't know why this version is so skinny. Like, I get it's paperback and normally it's hardback, but like, why? They're not that skinny. I don't know, but I got that. Then I've got The Unofficial Guide to Crafting the World of Harry Potter. Because I had a Harry Potter birthday party. Not this year, but last year. So, yeah, I think we mostly got it for that. And the Harry Potter cookbook, which I haven't cooked a lot out of, but I will definitely use it more when I'm an adult and can buy the ingredients myself. So, yeah. Then I've got a journey through a history of magic. It's just like a lot of stuff about. It's really interesting. I haven't read the whole thing. These aren't the kind of books you read the whole thing, okay? Stop judging. You wouldn't have read them either, okay? And then I've just got a Harry Potter magazine. It's like straight up the whole magazine is Harry Potter stuff. Again, haven't read the whole thing, but who actually reads the whole magazine? Like, you get it for one article. Yeah, this I did not get for one article. I got it because it's Harry Potter. But I will eventually read most of it. Probably. This is just like an interactive book. This is Honeydukes, which is a scratch and sniff book with all the different kinds of candy. That's cool. Then I've got the first 4 illustrated copies, and they're gigantic. It's great. Then I've got Fantastic Beasts and Tales of Beetle the Bard illustrated copies. And then I've got A History of Magic, which I know I just had a journey through History of Magic. But this is just A History of Magic. I think they're fairly similar, but they're not exactly the same. And 2 different people bought them for me, so oh well. Alright, now to the next part of the video. I'm going to give you some book recommendations. Just things that I have read and or reread and really enjoyed every time I read them. Obviously, Harry Potter. Definitely start with the first one, please. Please start with the first one. But the third one is my favorite. I love Prisoner of Azkaban so much. It's 100% the best. And you can't convince me that it's not. Hunger Games. Again, I said earlier that I recommend them. But The Hunger Games is really good. Divergent is really good. Please start with the first book on all of these. I've made the mistake of reading books out of order before. Don't do it. It's a bad idea. Kingdom Keepers, also good. Suggest that. This one, I don't have this one in my room. I know a lot of you have read this one, or most of it, and you didn't care for it that much. But I don't love the first one that much. It's pretty good. I really like it. But I am currently reading the 4th one, which is this thick. But it's really good. I read the 3rd one in 3 days. Literally, I read it in 3 days this past week. And I haven't really read for like months until this past week. And then here's some more books that I have started recently but haven't finished. But these are ones that I'm actually like reading and will be finishing for sure. Like, it's gonna happen. C.S. Lewis's Mere Christianity. I really enjoyed this so far. It's really, really interesting. Yeah, I just really love this book. I'm so glad I decided to read it. The Princess Bride. You can't tell me that you don't love the movie The Princess Bride. And if you tell me you don't, you haven't seen it. And if you say, but Kendall, I have seen it. I don't like it that much. Did you actually watch it, though? And did you go in with a bias? Okay, come on. Even guys, like, it's a good movie. I get The Princess Bride scares you off because it's like princess and bride in the same title. It's so girly, but come on. It's adventures, fighting, funny jokes. It's just an overall great movie. I haven't finished the book, but I really like the book so far. Highly recommend. And then this book, Jane, my sister, bought me for Christmas. Stranger Things, Suspicious Minds. I haven't finished this one either. It's really good. If you've seen Stranger Things, it's about Elle's mom and her experience with Dr. Brenner. It's really good so far. I really need to finish it, but I'm gonna finish this first because Jaden's waiting on me to read it. And then because I can't manage time at all, I'm reading Simplify Your Time. I haven't finished it. Funny story. So, my mom gave it to me to read. Like, she had it for a long time, but she gave it to me to read to help me with my time management problems in January of this year. And it's set up to be read in 30 days. It's like day 1, day 2. Like, it's actually set up like day by day what you should read. Yeah, it's June. I haven't finished it yet. I think it's working. I don't think it is. Anyway, so that's all my books. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was kind of random and spur of the moment, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed. If you want me to give like a tour of my whole room, let me know. If you want me to review any individual books that I have finished, please don't tell me to review something that I mentioned that I have not finished. That's mean. If you want me to review those books anyway, let me know. I will eventually finish them and review them if you want me to. I finished the 2nd and 3rd of this series recently, so if you want a review of those, let me know. I can do that pretty soon. Even this one, I guess. If you want me to review this series, let me know. I'll finish the 4th book, then I'll review the series. But yeah, I hope you enjoy getting a look into my mind and enjoyments and my past self's enjoyments. I don't know if enjoyments is a word. Oh well. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing with your friends. There should be more videos here and a subscribe button here. I'll see you all next time. I should have a video out Friday. Bye!